Hello and welcome to ballin'burgers. It's me, Colin, and I will be your entertainment for the day. Woo! So first things first, I'm the realist. Well, I mean, besides that, I am back at Northern Illinois University, back in my room. Oh yeah, ready to start that spring semester again. I cannot wait for this spring semester. I got a lot going on, and I'm definitely going to try and be more organized now this semester. I need to be more organized. That is one of my goals. So I started off here. Let me grab it. I have a calendar. I have a calendar for for me to be able to post everything, because I have an online class now. I'm going to be taking an online course, and this is the first time that I'll ever do that, and I'm like nervous to do it. Really nervous. I've never done an online course, so I don't know what to expect. But I read through the thing, the syllabus, and hopefully all will be well. So the first thing that I need to talk about is Mikey's last video, and he talked about the Nintendo NX, which I am really excited about. Let me rephrase that. It's not that I'm excited about it. It's more of I'm intrigued by it. How about that? I'm intrigued in a sense of just that they're trying to go into a new direction with this. Personally, I love Nintendo. Growing up as a kid, Nintendo was where I went. I had an N64. I had a Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy Advance. I had a Game Boy SP. I had the first DS. I never got the lights or anything like that. I just had the original DS, and then I upgraded to the 3DS, the XL 3DS. Yeah, because they had the 3DS, and then they had the XL 3DS, and then now they have the 2DS, and now they have the new 3DS. But I do have the 3DS XL, which I play. I have a lot of games for, and I play it on occasion and stuff like that. But the way that Nintendo is going is that apparently what people are saying is that the Wii U is failing. And in my opinion, I really like the Wii U. I was actually thinking about buying a Wii U. A lot of people have been, saying don't buy a Wii U. There's no point to it because of the NX announcement that they are so-called going to do this year. I personally think that if they announce, I agree with Mikey. I don't think that they're going to announce the NX until E3 in June. However, I do not believe that they're going to have it ready by, the holiday season. I mean, granted, they could, because maybe they saw right away the sales of the Wii U were just so poor. They're just like, all right, we're going to start working on the next thing already. Maybe they took some of their developers' division and they already put them to the side and said, all right, we're releasing the Wii U. It didn't do so well, so we already need to start working on the next thing. I can see that kind of being a possibility, but at the same time, I think they want to have more of a hype for it, more want for it, versus announcing it at E3 in June and then having it already on sale, 3 months later. I really don't see that as being a possibility, just because, again, people aren't really going to know what it is. No one has no idea what it's going to be. Next thing I want to talk about is that I think they're trying to go more towards what PlayStation and Microsoft are doing. Well, Microsoft and Sony are doing with their consoles. They're making gaming consoles, and I think Nintendo is trying to do that. They're trying to change from the Wii U, which was more like, they're known as a kid-friendly game system, which I think is perfect, which is awesome. If I ever had kids or anything like that, I would probably get them a Nintendo system, because their games generally are made for children. Don't get me wrong, you can still have some great, awesome gaming experiences on there, some hardcore gaming experiences. Like, for instance, you have Smash Bros. That's a huge, huge tournament game. Like, it's so big. Like, there's the esports is super into that, and I think that, but for the most part, the games are kind of, the graphics are more cartoony, some would call, or anything like that. And I would buy this game for my children because I know that they would have fun with it, and I would have fun with it too. It's something you don't have to, you can take it seriously, but you don't have to take it seriously. Nintendo, I believe, still has that capability of being serious, but they also are more for the fun and enjoyment versus some of these other consoles, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. They're more for like, you know, the Call of Duties and things like that, and the Destiny, things like that. You don't have those on the Wii U. But I think that Nintendo needs to focus on that, because if they try and conform to everybody else, I would be very disappointed. I like them. I like Nintendo having those different play styles. For instance, you know, you had the gamepad for the Wii U and then it still had kind of like the motion controls, and you still had the Wii U control, or the Wii controllers, the Wii remotes. Yeah, that's what they're called. And I thought that was fun. It was different, and it got you active and stuff like that. And it was fun. And even you can still buy controllers for it that are like normal controllers, like you would imagine for you know, like it's reminiscent more of like the Xbox One controller, except that the analog sticks aren't off; they're both up, and then you have the buttons on the bottom. I mean, it's their own thing. They kind of had to come up with their own thing, and I like that you had the option to be able to do it. So that they're going away from that kind of deters me. Like, no, that's not what Nintendo is. Nintendo is supposed to be more of that carefree fun. And if they're going more towards the serious gaming, I can understand why, because they want to compete with Sony and Microsoft. But you're going to lose a huge fan base. Next thing I want to talk about is their mobile gaming. Nintendo is known for their mobile gaming. Before I mentioned all of the things that they had for mobile gaming. For instance, like I said, the original Game Boy, that's what they originally started. Well, the Super Nintendo, or well, the regular Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, when I think Nintendo, the first thing I think of is the 3DS. That's what I think of, the Game Boys and everything like that. And they have a huge market for that. There's no mobile gaming for the PS4 or the Xbox One, except you have to have a phone. And younger children, I mean, granted, technology is swaying more towards children starting to have phones earlier, but I think this is a good, the 3DSs and everything is a good segue between that, because they can play their games. Parents can buy them, those gaming systems, and they can have fun with them, and they don't need to buy them a phone. Because a phone, you can only do so much, and most of those games you have to pay to play, essentially. So like for instance, you know, Clash of Clans, you can play that for like a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh well, I have to wait a week for this to upgrade. What are you gonna do for that? And some of those games are a little complicated for, you know, little kids to play. I think I mean, you can play it, like little kids can play it, but I think it takes like a huge mental capacity to play it like competitively and everything like that. And then I feel little kids would get bored with it because there's not really a storyline or anything like that. That's where the DS comes in, the 3DS comes in, because those games actually have stories and are full-fledged games, and you don't have to pay to play. You pay once, and you have this game that you can play for a long time, and you can take it anywhere. That's what's great about it. That's what I loved about it as a kid. My mom would take me shopping, and I would say, hey Mom, can I bring my Game Boy Color? Yeah, sure, whatever. And it kept me busy, and I'm not using data or anything like that from like a phone company. My parents don't have to pay a monthly bill for that, which is awesome. It's great. That's why I love the Game Boy Colors, because it would keep me entertained the whole time when we're shopping, and I didn't care for that. Keep me entertained, and they had great games for that. My childhood was built on that. Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, all the Pokemon games now. And I think they're coming out with awesome games now, and they're really getting the full potential that they can out of the 3DS. And that is awesome. And that's why I think they need to focus more onto their mobile gaming than this new system. Like, they can have this new system, but focus more on the mobile gaming. That's what I want. That's really, really what I want. I think that they should, you know, put more money into that mobile. That's where all the money is that they're getting. Otherwise than that, I mean, their game system, their Wii U and everything like that, I mean, it's getting some money, but people are kind of shying away from it because the crowd that originally bought the Wii is now getting older, and now they're looking more for that serious competitive gaming, and that's where they're going, and social gaming for that matter. That's why they're going towards the PS4 or the Xbox One, because it's more social with their friends, and it does have a little bit older rated games. There's more M-rated games for those, and they can play them with their friends, and now they're older, so that's what they want. So now PlayStation has to try and get a new, like, generation into their systems, and I think that's what they're trying to do with the NX, but I think that they need to do that more with the mobile. Like, hit with the DS more, come up with something, you know, maybe more along the lines. Like, yeah, I mean, where can they go from here? Like, they have some great systems. They just released the new 3DS, which I haven't looked into, and I have no interest of getting it because I have a perfectly good 3DS. So I don't know, but maybe what's the next thing? No one knows with the mobile gaming. I don't know. I certainly don't know, but maybe they can come up with something else. I don't know. But other than that, I think the NX, you know, as long as they keep the core Nintendo values of trying to be more kid friendly, but also maybe try and dabble into more of the competitive play, but also keeping their core of, you know, I like the motion controls and being different. That's what set Nintendo apart from Sony and Microsoft, was being different and carving their own path. You know who tried to copy them? Sony tried to copy them with their Motion Plus or whatever it is, and then Xbox, Microsoft tried copying them with their Kinect, and they failed. But somehow Nintendo was able to hit it perfect, and they knew the equation to get it right. And I think that they should just build upon that and just make it better and make it more fun. So maybe they're going to go into virtual reality gaming. Maybe that's another step that they could look into. So thanks for watching, everybody. That is my video for the day. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content, and don't forget to comment below as well if you like this video or anything that you want to talk about. Also, don't forget to check out our other videos on our channel, and also Mikey's working on Paper Mario. Don't forget to check that out, and I'll see y'all later. Hello again, and this is the subscription page, so don't forget to check out. Click over there, or over there, I don't know which way, I'll go like this. Click over there for more videos and playlists for Mikey, Jake, and me, and then there's the subscribe button right down there. Alright, don't forget to subscribe to us for more awesome videos. See y'all later.